Namaste. Crispy Bhagat Singh here. I wanted to offer you just a slice of the great experience I've had. And maybe for y'all who work in an office or stuck behind a desk or don't really get a chance to get to your yoga class, I can just offer you this. A simple meditation. Yoga is the union of complementary forces, not necessarily opposing. So oftentimes our practice is really inspired by beautiful natural settings, places where things meet. Earth and water, sky, expansive in each direction, the energy of the jungle, the cycle of nature. So here's a meditation for you, and a view. Sit up tall. Create length in your body. Find a place to sit down, even if you're on something, through the sit bones, down through the surfaces. Make a connection to the earth, to the deep pulse. And from there, root down to rise. Move into space, grow. Lift the crown, level the head. Humbly tuck the chin just gently. Feel the back of the neck lengthen. And create a beautiful straight line through the body so that the spine welcomes the breath. Close your eyes and notice how your breath is. And perhaps right away you tune into that spanda, that deep inner pulse, lying under everything, always awaiting natural cycle. Take an inhale. Come to your fullest. Sip in a little more and then retain just for a beat. And take an exhale. Empty all the way. Allow it to go. At the base, when you feel wrung, suspend the breath just for a beat, and then welcome the next one in. The sound of nature, the ebb and flow, the flux and the form, the solidity and liquidity. Breathe. Be. When the thoughts come, let the next wave wash them away. It's not the thoughts that interrupt the meditation. It's the thoughts about the thoughts. So recognize, like the seaweed, like the flotsam and jetsam, these things are not of the water, but on it or in it. Let them flow away. Take breath. Deep breath. Release breath. Sweet emptiness. The mind may wander. Don't chastise yourself. Draw focus again. The wave that comes does not judge the prior and does not anticipate the next. Flow. Flow with yourself. And go a little deeper. Follow the cue of the nature of the surf. Each time the wave comes, perhaps it tries to rise a little higher, a little farther up the tide line. Yet know how much farther it rises, it will always curl back to the core, all the way back to its essence. Let the breath follow this, mimic it, learn from it. Every inhale is a chance for us to refresh, to renew, to recreate. Each of the exhales offers us the opportunity to release, to recede, to come back to almost 0 point. and then when it's natural, for the wave never follows the swimmer, feel yourself on inhale. Hold. Retain the breath. Suspend it. Lift up on the pelvic floor. Engage Mula Bandha. Pull in the low belly gently up and towards the spine and then the heart. Tuck the chin. Let this breath swirl in you. Let it pulse. And then gently at your nature, exhale all the way to completion, keeping the pelvic floor lifted and using that subtle Uddiyana Bandha, the low constriction of the abdomen and the uplifting energy to wring out anything that we remain. Suspend the breath just for a beat or two. Fill again on the inhale, and then exhale at will. You may lift the gaze, you may open the eyes, you may sit there in silence. However you do, take a moment. Gracias y alabanzas. Give thanks and praise.